Alright, this is for my buddy Anthony. I am not a great mandolin player, but I wanted to show him some things so he could maybe learn it as well. We both learn it. Try and get this thing where you can see it a little bit better. That's a G chord. How about that? Can you see it now? That's a G chord. You know the G chords, full G chord. If you'll notice where my ring finger is, okay, you can go from making the G chord this way to see where my ring finger is, and you could put your middle finger where the ring finger was and make and that's still a G, okay. What I like to do, I just like to mash them all down, all the strings down, then come with my pinky all the way up to the 7th. That way I'm mashing the top string down on the 4th fret, the 2nd and 3rd string on the 5th fret, and the pinky finger on the 7th. That's a G. So you can move from this chord set to making a G like that. Now if you'll notice where my pinky is, on my pinky you can hit the string on the top string and the bottom string, and then if you'll come over with your ring finger on the 2nd string from the top all the way up to your 9th fret and your pinky finger on the 3rd string from the top to the 10th fret. That's a G. Alright? Got that. Now if you'll notice, you can also make the G. What I like to do, I just like to mash all the strings, mash this where my pinky is, mash the 2nd and the last string, and the other 2 fingers just stay the same. That's also a G. Now if you'll notice where these 2 fingers are, my ring finger and my pinky finger, I'm going to switch those fingers and use my middle finger and my ring finger. I'll make a chord with this shape. Okay? And put my index finger on the bottom string on the 7th fret. I can also come up with my pinky and put it on the 12th fret at the top. Notice that? Okay. So that is also a G. If you'll remember where these 2 fingers are and make your chord like you would normally, just play the top 3 strings. That's a G. Now if you'll notice where my ring finger is, we're going to show you one more. If you'll put your index finger and mash the 1st and 2nd string on the 12th fret, and then go to the 14th fret on the 2nd string from the bottom, 3rd string from the top, that's on the 14th fret, and then your pinky finger on the 15th fret. That's a G. That's a note, G note. So you got your root G right there and root G right there. So that's just different ways of playing the G chord. Now it works with any chords. That same, if you notice the little same pattern. Let's go up here to an A. Okay, this is an A. We just moved from the G, we moved up to, and that made it an A. Okay, well, we don't want to start there. We want to start back with our index finger on the 2nd fret, mashing the top 2 strings, and then the ring finger on the 4th, on the 3rd string from the top, and the pinky finger on the 5th on the bottom string. We just mash. That's your A. Okay, so you start there with your A, come up here with your G or with your A. Remember, right here is your ring finger. It's on your root note. So come back up with that pattern. Okay, now I know where my pinky is, so I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to switch out with those, or if I want to, I can come back here and let's see, right there is my A, and then I can come up here and I can mash all those down, and then come up here with my A, or I could make it like that, or I can make it like that, or I can come back to where I started. That's the same pattern as down here. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. It's kind of hard to see on this screen. I'm not too good at all that, but that just shows you a pattern. You can use that wherever you want. Say if you want to come up here to B flat, okay, there's your B flat. You can come back here, make your B flat, and back to that. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Or look at your C. You got your C shape right there. Most people know the C shape. So you got C shape, and I'm going to come up here to where my ring finger is. That's a C, that's a root. So I can come down here and make that pattern. Then I can come right here and make my C. Then I can come right here and make my C. And then come right here. Or I can make it like that. Or I can make it like that. Or I can even put that up there. And so forth and so on. It gets a little difficult down here, especially with this mandolin. But maybe that'll kind of help you figure out. I'm going to put another video on here and show you another little pattern thing, because I know you like to pick. And with your ear and your talent, you'll be able to just go crazy with it. So I hope you like that, buddy.